Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving straight into ACIM Lesson 159. We're going to unpack some truly fascinating, game-changing concepts from the text today. So if you're looking for a clear, structured breakdown of this material, you are in the exact right place. Okay, let's just jump right in.
This statement right here is our core mantra for today. It's the absolute foundation of the lesson. I give the miracles I have received. Now, on the surface, that might just sound like a nice, simple statement about sharing, but we're going to see that it actually holds this profound, almost paradoxical truth about how we experience peace. It totally challenges our everyday definition of what it even means to have something. Section 1, the Great Reversal. We're looking at the world's law versus heaven's law. To really get this lesson, we have to go through a massive paradigm shift.
The text sets up this brilliant contrast. Think about how we're conditioned to operate in the world. The world's belief is that if you want to possess a thing, you've got to keep it, right? You hoard it, you protect it. We literally think giving something away means we have less of it. But salvation teaches the exact opposite. It tells us that giving is actually how you recognize you've received something in the first place. Giving isn't a loss at all. It's the absolute proof that what you have is yours.
So, what does this actually look like in practice? Well, you understand that you're healed exactly when you give healing. You accept forgiveness for yourself the very moment you forgive someone else. It's this incredible realization that by recognizing others as yourself, you actually perceive your own wholeness. You can't truly experience the miracle internally until you extend it outward. The miracles are already yours. You just have to open the storehouse of your mind and give them away to realize it.
Moving on to Section 2, Unlocking Christ's Vision, the miracle of all miracles. So, what's the mechanism here? How do we actually do this?
The text talks about Christ's vision. I know that can sound like heavy metaphysical jargon, but it's actually super practical. The text calls it the miracle in which all other miracles are born. Basically, think of it as a flawless lens. This lens reflects eternal love. It sees absolutely no sin in anyone. And most importantly, it's the bond that unites the giver and the receiver. When you look through this lens, the gap you usually feel between yourself and the rest of the world, it just completely dissolves.
The way the text illustrates this choice in how we see things is just so powerful. The world offers us what it calls a darkened glass. When we look through that, we just see twisted images, broken parts, suffering. But Christ's vision, it acts like a transparent bridge. It mirrors the innocence of heaven right here on earth. And through this new lens, all those things that seem so solid and terrifying to us become nothing more than transparent shadows. They can't block the light shining behind them. It literally restores holiness to our sight.
Section 3, the Infinite Treasure House, tapping into your inner reservoir. This is what happens once we start using that new vision.
I absolutely love this concept. The text talks about this internal golden treasury. It reframes the mind, not as a place of lack, but as an infinite reservoir. And get this. Everything you could possibly need for your happiness is already in there. The door is never locked. You can appeal to it with total certainty. Inside, there's no sickness that isn't already healed, no lack left unsatisfied, no urgent need unmet. It's the Holy Spirit's gift, and it's all yours, just waiting for you to ask.
And when you finally tap into that storehouse, there is this incredible shift in reality. The text says that what was once the home of sin transforms into the center of redemption. It's completely repaired, made new again, in a different light. The world becomes a hearth of mercy. The suffering are healed and welcomed. And suddenly, no one is a stranger to you anymore.
Section 4, the lilies of forgiveness. Let's ground some of this gorgeous poetic imagery the text uses.
The text gives us the stunning metaphor of lilies to explain how this miraculous cycle actually works. First, these lilies of forgiveness are rooted deep in the holy ground of Christ's vision. That is their home. Then, you take them from your inner storehouse and bring them out into the world. Now, they can't grow in the world's shallow soil, but they act as your messengers, bringing light and warmth wherever you go. And finally, they turn the world into a garden and return to you, gladly return to their source, twice blessed, with added fragrance. It's the ultimate loop. When you give the miracle, it comes back to you multiplied.
Section 5, your daily miracle practice, awakening to truth. Okay, all this theory is beautiful, but how do we actually live it?
It all starts with a very deliberate choice today. The text asks us to simply judge not God's Son. We're being invited to take a step back and intentionally dream the dream of a forgiven world. By dropping our judgments, we allow for this incredibly sweet transition from death to life, from hopelessness to real hope. The goal here is just to pause and awaken to our unlost sanctity in God.
So how often should we do this?
The text specifically says, let us an instant dream with him. It's not about a rigid, exhausting schedule. It's about finding frequent, mindful instants throughout your day. Maybe it's an instant in the morning where you just pause and forgive. Maybe in the middle of a stressful workday, you take an instant to dream a forgiven world, and in the evening, an instant to give the miracles you've received. It's just about intentionally opening that unlocked door in your mind over and over again.
Which brings us right back to our main lesson. I give the miracles I have received. The miracles are already yours. By giving them away, by extending that forgiveness, that peace, that vision to others in those little instants throughout your day, you finally realize the infinite treasure you've had all along. Hey, if this explainer helped unpack this lesson for you, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so we can keep exploring this text together. I'm going to leave you with a question to ponder today. If giving is truly the only way to prove you have something, what miracle are you withholding from yourself by not offering it to someone else today? Think about it. See you next time.